Well, my dear students, today let us learn about genetics. In genetics, we have to study 3 chapters in the class 12th. Principles of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance, and evolution. So let us start principles of inheritance and variation. So what is inheritance? The ability of an organism to resemble its parent is called as inheritance. Then what is variation? Variation is the tendency of an organism to differ from its parent. So as you know, we resemble our parents. It is because of inheritance. But we are not photocopies of our parents. We differ from them, and that is called variation. So why we resemble and why we differ? This was discussed in length, and the science behind that was studied by Gregor Mendel. So Gregor Mendel is considered as the father of genetics. He formulated the basic laws of genetics. To study the science of inheritance, he conducted experiments with the garden pea. Scientific name of garden peas is Pisum sativum. He selected pea plants for the experiment. So you may be interested to know why he has selected pea plants only. So pea plants he selected because they are annuals. They complete their life cycle within a year. Secondly, they are self-pollinated by nature, but cross-pollination can be conducted through artificial hybridization. Then thirdly, they have 7 contrasting characters. What are those 7 contrasting characters? First one is the height. Some of the pea plants, they grow tall, while some of them are short. So this is a major contrasting character which is visible very clear. So also the position and the color of the flowers. Some flowers are axial while some are terminal. And color, some flowers are red in color while some are white in color. And the nature of the pod. In some, the pods are inflated, balloon-like, while some are constricted. So also the pod color. Some are green while some are yellow. Then seeds. The nature of seeds, some are round-seeded while some are wrinkled. Then the color of the seeds, some are green in color, some are yellow in color. See, he observed these 7 contrasting characters in the pea plants, and he wanted to study how these characters pass from generation to generation. For that, first, he focused only one character, how it gets inherited, and the experiment conducted to study the inheritance of single character is called as a monohybrid cross. If it is keeping in view 2 characters, then it is called as a dihybrid, so on, trihybrid, etc. So first of all, let us study what is the monohybrid cross he conducted. So in monohybrid cross, for the first time, he focused on the inheritance of a height in the plants. So he selected a tall plant and a dwarf plant, which are from pure lines, and conducted the cross pollination. And he obtained the seeds of this cross, and he once again grown those seeds, and he found that all these seeds developed into tall plants, and that is the result of the first cross, and they are called F1 generation, first filial generation. So they were all tall. But when they are the self-pollination is done in these plants, he found that in the F2 generation, for every 4